in unum Deum. And so, from all of us here in the Queen City of the South, in Cebu, where everything began 500 years ago, welcome and happy quincentennial anniversary to our faith in the land. We hope that you'll be with us in the succeeding hours to join us in these momentous historic events. Maayong hapon sa tanan, mabuhay Pilipinas, mabuhay world.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the San Diego Dance Company in the reenactment of the first baptism 500 years ago.
Cebu was not a large city in the ordinary sense of that word. There were no large buildings and none of the churches or temples which adorn the cities of Asia and Europe. But it was obviously a thickly populated area, and it extended over a large portion of the coastline. The houses were made of wood or bamboo, walled and roofed with cogon grass or nipa palm. They were built high above the ground in the Malayan manner, houses on logs, or, as a more modern writer has described them, houses on stilts. Thus, it was not a splendor of the city, but the number of houses that amazed the Spaniards as they sailed into the harbor of Cebu. Hundreds of houses lined the shore to form a settlement. From his flagship, Magellan was impressed by what he saw. Cebu was obviously a large center of population and of trade, and he decided to enter it with ceremony. On sailing up the harbor, he ordered the ships to lower their sails and fling out all their banners. As they dropped the anchor, the ships fired with artillery. It was intended as a friendly gesture, a form of military salute. But naturally enough, it caused consternation among the natives. The Spaniards who went ashore with an interpreter to act as envoy to the local king found him surrounded by a vast crowd of people who had been terrified by the cannonade. But having gotten over their initial fright, the people of Cebu showed themselves far from naive. Magellan and his crew may have been the first white men to come, but they were not the first foreign visitors to Cebu. The people were used to foreign traders carrying porcelain and other goods from China, Annam, Siam, Borneo, and the Malay Peninsula. The Raja of Cebu, accustomed to foreign traders from Asia, was prepared to deal with the Europeans as traders. Raja Humabon, for that was his name, was a man who understood his own dignity. He would not talk directly to the European envoys, but to his subordinate official, who in turn spoke to the foreigners through an interpreter. Speaking in this manner, the Raja asked questions. What was the meaning of the cannonade? What did the strangers want? If friendship and trade, they were welcome. But in that case, it was customary for foreign visitors to pay him tribute. This was a new experience for the proud men from Europe. They probably never dreamed that a tribute would ever be demanded of them by a native ruler. They explained to Raja Humabon that they were subjects of the Emperor Charles. the greatest king on earth. They would not pay tribute to any local chief, but they came in peace